Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello, this is Stefan from Bangkok.
Hello, Stefan. Yes, we can see lots of people joining, around 16 people already. Great. So maybe we wait 1 or 2 more minutes maximum, and we'll get started.
Someone is asking, can you hear them? And I don't know. They're in the chat. Adi, ADI.
Adi, we're not hearing you.
Can you hear me?
Sort of. We heard you better when we were speaking about your OKs. Maybe if you speak about OKs, we'll understand what you're saying.
Hi, Maria.
Hi. Hello, everyone. Hello, the new incomers. Hi, Daphna.
Hi.
Hello. Welcome.
Daphna is from Haifa University in Israel.
Oh, great.
And she's the head of the management school and, of course, within it, the knowledge and information program for masters.
Okay, great.
One of our 2 programs in Israel. The Bar Ilan University has a program and the Haifa University, and that's not bad because we have something like really 5, 6 universities. So if 2 of them have KM programs, that's nice.
Yes, indeed. Okay, we have already 23 participants. Maybe we may start. What do you think, Maria?
Vincent, of course, yes. Good time.
Great. So good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to all of you. We are delighted to see so many people joining us today. I think we had around 50 people who requested to be part of this kickoff meeting. So we are delighted to have you from all over the world, and we will get a chance a bit to introduce ourselves today. But it's a great pleasure for Moria and I to finally get this idea started. I mean, I had shared some ideas with Moria a few months back, and Moria told me, yes, we need to do something. We need to try to bring together people interested in knowledge management, but through a research lens. And maybe create a community. So Moria is leading the designing the future of KM group of the KMGN. So maybe some of you are not familiar with the KMGN. KMGN means the KM Global Network. So it's a network that was created now almost, I will say, 10 years ago. Of practitioners from different countries. We started with 4 countries, Thailand, Hong Kong, Singapore, and Australia. And over the years, I think we've grown now to around 25, maybe 5, you can correct me, or 25 countries who have KM communities locally and who are also engaged in collaborating and supporting each other. So we have with us today Faiz, which is our current president of the KMGN. And we have Moria, who was our former president, who's still very, very much active, and that I will pass the mic to in a few minutes. So that's in a nutshell who we are. And we are here today to see how we could all collaborate with each other. So today will be more like a bit of a brainstorming session, if you want. I mean, we don't have a predefined idea of how we want to get organized and what you're expecting also from this. So through some small activities today, we'll try to see a bit what you guys are might be excited to be part of. And based on that, we can define how we move forward. But let me first pass the mic to Moria to say a few words, and we'll get started. Moria?
Thank you. I won't speak too long. Yes, we are here together. KMGN is all about collaborating people not only within the organization, within the universities, and not only within the countries, but also between countries. Faiz, I'm very happy to share that as to this week, we are reaching almost 30 countries and networks that are part of KMGN. And as we believe, the ideas should come from everyone and not top down. So Vincent will be leading our community from now on, and I will be only joining as all others. But think about it, there are so many things we can do together, and we believe in synergy. We believe that doing them together on research, and I won't start giving my lists, the KM research discipline can jump, can leverage itself. And we saw it in other aspects of knowledge management, on the field aspects, that knowledge management can leverage itself when we work together. And we as KMers believe also in the importance of it, but also in the ability to do it. And we have experience in doing it. So we need you. We need not only your time, we need your passion and your ideas and your thoughts, how together we can leverage the KM discipline also on the research, in research lens, to new heights. Faiz or Vincent, please.
Right, let's
Back
have
to
our president say a few words. Faiz.
Okay. Good morning, good evening, good night. It's night here in Singapore. But thank you so much for bringing together this community. I think it's great to see how KMGN has grown over the years. I was fortunate to witness it growing from in 2014 and then so on and so forth. But I think it's great that we are moving towards research collaboration, because I think quite a bit of the early years have been very focused on practitioner, the practice of KM out there. But I guess we should also look at really how can we deepen and synergize the research work that we have out here. I've always spoken a lot, or I've always been passionate about the potential of having so many countries coming together, so many different areas of expertise and specializations and experiences, which actually could really deepen our understanding of knowledge management in different contexts. So I live in the good hands of Vincent as well as Moria. I'm a practitioner per se, but I'm very keen to understand a bit more on how research collaboration can really deepen our understanding of how KM can really impact organizations, institutions, and so on. So over to you, Vincent.
Thank you very much, Faiz, and thank you, Moria, too. Okay, so I mean, I get a chance to know lots of you already, but there are still many of you I don't know very well. So let me briefly introduce myself. So I'm currently I've been based in Bangkok for the past 16 years. I run the Institute for Knowledge and Innovation Southeast Asia, which is a center of excellence at Bangkok University. So we run some academic program. We have a PhD in Knowledge and Innovation Management for the past 12 years. And we do also different kind of activities. We run the MIKE Award, the Most Innovative Knowledge Enterprise Award. And so I had the opportunity to also be the advisor of various PhD students. So I really wear two hats: the hats of the academic, but also the hat of the consultant or corporate trainer and so on. So I've been in the field of knowledge management for 24 years now. I got the opportunity while I was in the US, in Washington, DC, to start my PhD really when the first PhD in knowledge management came up at George Washington University. And we have also with us here Dr. Annie Green, who was one also of the first PhD students in knowledge management at GW. And hello, Annie. And since then, so we both have been involved in knowledge management through, academic and practitioner. So that's roughly a background about who am I and why I'm very much interested to be part of this community. Great. So let me share a bit with you what I thought on how I thought we could organize this these first sessions. Let me just move this on the side, and here we go. So yes, the idea was to see how we could build, I mean, hopefully a vibrant KM research community. And I understand that some of you, I mean, we have some of you who have some academic background, some of you who don't have much academic research background, I should say, and that's perfectly fine. I think the type of research we are talking about, I mean, is more likely to be some kind of applied research or research that can also help practitioners to solve some of the challenges, some KM-related challenges that they face. So we really value all of your contributions, and I'm sure through the different activities that we will organize and run, I mean, all of us will learn from each other. So I mean, I guess that's the essence of a community, a collaborative learning, and that's why we welcome all of you, and I'm sure we will have a lot of learning experience through this. So we thought that today's, I mean, we could tackle some I guess, I mean, basic topics, but that will help us to get started. First of all, I think as a community, we need to understand a little bit who's here today. And we have currently 25 of you. So it would be good to know where you come from and what you expect from this community. Then we are thinking of having maybe smaller group discuss among themselves. I mean, what do you expect from this KM research community? I mean, what could make it appealing to you, and what will make you get really engaged into such kind of community? So we're going to spend a little bit of time in discussing these ideas. Then it will be also important to understand what will be your preferences in terms on how we're going to run this community event. There might be some regular event like today. So I mean, we might be interested to know if we want to have them every week, every 2 weeks, every month, or every year. No, probably not every year, but so I prepared a set of questions just to understand a bit how we could operate in a face-to-face mode, or at least or also offline. And so we will discuss a little bit about this, and also, of course, the goal is to start to engage into some great discussions and get the chance to know each other a bit better. So that's overall what I wanted to do, and there will be time for us to, you will get a chance to share any ideas you have. We are really open to hear your ideas and your suggestions. Like I said, we don't have any predefined idea of how this community could further develop or could, what could be its focus. So we are really open for this. So I will suggest that we start maybe briefly introducing each other. Even if you don't turn on your video, it's okay, but maybe it will be good to go around the room just for you to briefly describe, who you are, where you're from, and maybe if you want to share in a nuggets what you expect from these communities, this will be a good way to get everyone to get started. So if you don't mind, I will follow the order on my screen. And so the first person is Stephanie. Stephanie Barnes, if you don't mind introducing yourself, please.
Sure. So my name is Stephanie Barnes. I'm a Canadian living in Berlin. I have been doing knowledge management for 24 years, same as you, Vincent. My interest in the community, partly curiosity, partly because I'd like to influence maybe some of the research that gets done around radical KM, which is my thing about adding creativity and arts-based interventions to the KM puzzle. So I'm here to see what I can do about that.
Thank you, Stephanie. Next person is, and you will excuse me if I don't pronounce names always perfectly, is Ute John. Uti John? Yes?
Hello, everybody. Yes, I'm Ute John,
Ute.
because
John,
it's a
John.
German name.
Sorry.
But you can imagine that many people misunderstand that when they only read the name, because you have the picture, so you see that I'm not a male, but usually
Yes.
people mistake me for John Ute. So yes, I'm German. I've been in KM actually also for more than 20 years, being for most of the time being part of a big international corporation and in the research area there. Nowadays, I'm an independent consultant, so I'm really very much into practical and pragmatic solutions, which can be applied by organizations either size.
Okay, thank you so much. Daphne?
Yes, hi. My name is Daphne Rabban. I'm from the University of Haifa, from the School of Business Administration. I'm also academic head of the library, and I'm the chair of the National Committee on Data in the Israeli Academy of Science. I'm an academic researcher, basically, but I really look forward to hearing what this group is about, to exploring opportunities for mutual or joint research, opportunities for grant proposals, opportunities for student exchanges. In short, I'm open.
Thank you, Daphne. Great. Johnny?
Yeah, hello. Hello all together. Greetings from Switzerland. And I just continue with Ute John. My German name is Johannes. It's differently pronounced, but to make it easy for everybody, my nickname is Johnny, very international. Yeah, I'm involved in knowledge management also around 20 years. I'm a poor practitioner, and besides my work in tool-based knowledge management at the Siemens company, I'm also an active board member for the Swiss Knowledge Management Forum, which is, by the way, also a member corporation within the KMGN. Why I'm here? Yeah, curiosity, meeting other people, and yeah, learning from you, from other sides, and contributing to this. It's all around this, so I'm happy to be here.
Thank you, Jonas. Great to see you again.
Thanks,
Stefan? Stefan?
Yes, good evening, everyone. Guten Abend. I'm Stefan from Thailand. I know I may not look Thai, but I've been living here for 38 years. I started the knowledge management some 20 years ago when I was working with WHO, and I'm extremely interested in knowledge management practice, but also teaching knowledge management, because I'm teaching at Thomas Hart University management. And in management, for those of you who are acquainted to the body of knowledge, you know, the project management body of knowledge, they have integrated knowledge management finally as one of key area of management. So I'm very interested in how to teach knowledge management to students. And I'm very interested also in sharing with you, to get from you on case studies on practice of knowledge management. Thank you.
Thank you, Stefan. Monica?
You hear me?
Yes, yes, we can hear you, Monica.
Hello, my
Hello.
name is Renao. I am from Colombia. I'm in KM maybe since 20 years ago. I started first in knowledge engineering, because I am a PhD in artificial intelligence, interested in knowledge. And then I started in knowledge engineering, and then I came to KM and as a researcher, consultant, a professor in a university in Medellin. And my interest is first to understand a lot about knowledge management in organization, because in Colombia is not understand very well. I'm not sure. And then be part of a community and build and create knowledge with us, with everybody. It's my interest.
Okay. What time is it in Colombia now, Monica? What time is it? Hello, Monica?
Hello. Hi.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. What time is it now for you? What time of the day is it in Colombia?
8:28 in the morning.
Ah, okay. Still okay. Early. Okay, great. Thank you for joining. Aida.
Hello. So I know Vincent, I know Stefan. I'm Aida from Slovenia, Europe. But yeah, I've been to Bangkok last year, so I had a privilege to meet good KMers. I studied adult education, but I have become more involved with the KM 2 years ago. And as a junior, I just want to be here to learn from you, to listen, to connect. Especially, I would be interested to meet maybe more like colleagues from Europe, because Thailand is quite far away, but luckily online environment helps us connect. But still, so I'm glad to see Johnny and Ute, so nice seeing and meeting you.
Great. Rachel, please.
Hi, my name is Rachel Pasher-Eikenar, and I'm a lawyer by profession. I've been an IP lawyer for close to 30 years, and I have been exposed to knowledge management through my mother, who is Dr. Edna Pasher, for those of you who have heard of her. And for years, we have been collaborating around the issues of knowledge management from one side, and that includes the protection of knowledge and how do you go about it, not to strangle an organization by overprotecting it and not to neglect it. And I'm here because I think that there's a lot of collaboration to be done in these two fields. I am busy now in running a forum that is all about knowledge that is created within municipalities. It's within the Israel Smart City Institute, and there I developed a kind of forum for knowledge that the municipal workers create by themselves. So it has to do with innovation, how they carry on along with their knowledge, etc. And I hope to contribute here from the legal point of view, innovation, etc. So I'm really excited to be here.
Wonderful.
Thank
you, Rachel. Jasper?
Yes, hello.
Hello.
My name is Jasper Laftu. I'm based in the Netherlands, so I'm also from Europe. And I'm part of the global knowledge management team at Philips. And Philips nowadays is a health technology company operating worldwide. Yeah, and I'm very much interested in research around knowledge management, but I also find it sometimes a bit difficult to apply the research outcome into practice. So I hope this initiative is also bridging those gaps. But I'm also happy to share my practical views on knowledge management, and hopefully it could also be translated to some nice research opportunities. And also always interested to learn and meet new people. So thanks for the opportunity.
Thank you, Jasper. Dr. Annie Green, my good old friend. You're muted, Annie. Annie, you're muted. Yeah.
You were supposed to hear me.
Yes.
We can't hear you with the mute.
Yeah, you speak much louder. Yes.
I was saying Vincent kind of introduced me a little bit, and Vincent and I go back way back to where, like you said, the first KM degree first degree in knowledge management. But I am on the U.S. side of the IIKI. I actually work out of that group, and I also have a Knowledge Management Education Forum, which I co-founded a while ago, that still has quite a few members in it with an intent of kind of spreading the word about KM. I kind of go on an opposite end. And to be honest with you, I love to see with this area that we get a little disruptive because I'm not seeing any measurements. And I need to see measurements. Knowledge management was supposed to be bringing value. And somehow or another, we got away from that. And so we don't really recognize the intangible values that it brings within the organization and helps with the performance. So I'd love to see the challenge of getting people, instead of just putting out their success in KM, that they actually give some type of measurements to demonstrate where that success came from, and that they clearly identify either the structured knowledge or the unstructured knowledge which was gained from what they did. So that's my my piece of the pie here. I want to see knowledge come back to a point where it actually adds value within what we're doing in the processes that we put in place.
Great, thank you, Annie. And Annie was also one of the main leader for a KM course on an AI that we ran 2 years ago now almost, with also Moria and Art Murray on knowledge management. So I think the video might still be accessible if some of you are interested in understanding how KM and AI can work hand in hand. We will be happy to share the link with all of you. Thank you, Annie.
Okay, thank you.
Adi Chan, yes?
Yeah, good day to everybody. I'm Adi Chen Menakir from Israel. I'm an electronic engineer by profession. Before I retired a year and a half ago, I was the chief knowledge management of the Israeli aircraft industries. And then I was also the chief innovation officer of the Israeli aircraft industries. Since I retired about a year and a half ago, I'm a free person. I practice only as a mentor, as a course of internship at the university for young lady engineers. I volunteer at the Ministry of the Science and Technology in Israel and the Ministry of Education. I practice my hobbies: growing orchids, shooting photography, and studying to be a trainer in Feldenkrais.
Oh.
I'm here in this group because there are two passions that I felt that need to be done, and I really hope that we can promote them during this community. Is that at the broad of innovation, we imagine tomorrow's products, services, and businesses and create them today. In our innovation work, we are constantly experimenting with new tech and new tools. I'm really interested how AI, or like the tool of ChatGPT, can promote our KM work. Definitely can assist with the health companies, with the law firms, as Rachel is a lawyer, and I believe this has to be investigated and incorporated in our work. And the second question is, like Annie said, the ROI, the return of investment. You have to justify your position. I practice some ROI and some my general manager, because I have to justify what I was doing, and I would love to share them with you and elaborate and work with them.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much. And talking about ChatGPT and all these new tools, I mean, the KMGN will soon start a series of KM roundtables. And Annie, I believe, will be running the first KM roundtable around this topic of all these new AI tools that and looking at how they can also help to support some KM in some extent. So I'm not sure if we have the date yet of this first
We do
KM
have the date.
roundtable.
We do have the date. It will be on March the 30th, 30th March on same hour. That will be, I don't remember if it's, I think it's 12 noon o'clock.
One UTC.
One?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, I don't know. We have changing, our clock is changing, so I don't know if it's the day before or after. Okay, 1 o'clock,
wonderful.
March the 30th.
Yes, so we will share this news with all of you, but we will have a series of KM roundtable with experts on different hot topics coming up soon. Great, thank you. Jacqueline.
Hello, everyone. Very nice to meet you. My name is Jacqueline, and I'm originally from Germany, living in Switzerland for so many years. And I was very happy to work with Johnny, who you all got to know already. I was a working student with him, and that's why I got in touch with the knowledge management. And that was also the reason why I got in contact with Vincent. And I was very lucky to meet you last weekend in Bangkok. It was really a pleasure. I have a very young research background. I just finished my master in health economics last year. And I have a medical background. So before going to university and making my health economics diploma, I used to be a paramedic and a surgical assistant. And I'm very glad to combine this background with my university education now. And it got me some very interesting insights that especially the medical field is, has lots of opportunities to bring in knowledge management and innovation management. And that is also the reason that brings me here to this meeting and also to this group, that I would like to, learn better how to bring the tools of knowledge management and innovation management to medicine and also to the healthcare systems. And yes, hopefully I can also contribute with some of my background to this group.
Thank you so much, Jacqueline. So are you still in Thailand or did you move to India already?
Yes, I arrived to New Delhi yesterday.
Okay, great. Globetrotter. Great, glad to see you, Jacqueline.
Thank you.
Thank you. Slavek. Slavek,
oh yes,
are you with us? Yes,
yep,
please.
Sorry, kind of unexpected for me now.
Okay.
Well, so my full name is Sławomir Spasiewicz, which means that I'm from Poland. But everybody, it's hard for everybody except any Polish person to pronounce Sławomir, and also Sławek, by the way, because this is the most correct version of the name that I prefer personally. But let's say that Slavek is okay. And yeah, just to show myself a little bit, where am I? Okay, basically I am a person who is just a knowledge management practitioner from time to time, unfortunately. As for now, I'm not working in the knowledge management, and I'm not very proud of it. But let's say that I have some experience in this field, and I hope to learn as much as possible from all of you. I have once met Stephanie. We had quite a good virtual meeting in a very special place for me. Stephanie might remember, but actually I was with my kids in the playground, and Stephanie was safe at her home. So as I said, I am here just to get as much knowledge as possible from you and from all the community, and hope to contribute also. Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining. Okay, great. So I mean, the names are your little windows are moving around, so it's becoming a bit of a challenge for me to figure out who's next. But I think Mayuk is next. Mayuk, yes.
Hello,
hey.
hello everybody. Hello everybody. My name is Mayuk. I'm from India, and I've been practicing knowledge management for the past 10 years. So I am a lawyer who has been working for the past 10 years in the knowledge management teams of various law firms here in India. And my idea is to, yes, share some learnings that I have specifically from the legal field of KM here, and of course learn from others, and specific because I trained to be a lawyer and not a KM specialist, so obviously get some understanding of the research current and others, and basically broaden my horizon. Yeah. So
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us, Mayuk. Aman?
Hello, everyone. My full name is Aman Joshi. So I am from a legal background. I'm a lawyer, basically. So I have, as compared to most of you all over here, I'm quite new in this industry. I have 4+ years of experience. I have worked with different law firms in the KM departments. So I'm basically here to understand what other practices people are following in different parts of the world. And I've not ventured a lot into research in KM. So yeah, really looking forward to understand that part also. And overall, I'm here to basically understand what more is there for me in this. So yeah, really looking forward to this.
Thank you, Aman, for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you.
Maya?
Hi, I'm Maya from Israel. I'm an integrated innovation officer at the IDF. My daily job is a data system architect. And since I deal with, I'm also a CMQ, and knowledge management is part of my value stream and quality management.
Yes.
And mainly I'm here to get inspired by you all and stay informed and learn, I hope.
Okay, well, we hope we'll be able to meet your expectations. Thank you. But looking at the number of years of experience in KM already in this virtual room, hopefully we will be able to to meet your expectation. Thank you for joining, Maya. Marisa.
Hi. So my name is Marisa Tsakaleru. I'm an assistant professor at Nazarbayev University. This is in Astana, Kazakhstan. I am Greek though. I live here for the past 8 years. I think I have met Vincent in 2012 when I was attached at KMIRC at PolyU. I think you were in the panel of the PhD defense of one of my colleagues back then in Hong Kong.
Yes. Correct.
So I am now preparing a research proposal about how SMEs handle knowledge, how they create, how they capture knowledge in transitional economies in the global south. So I am looking for faculty from ideally global south countries that would be interested in this grant, this research proposal, this grant proposal.
Okay, wonderful. Great. Thank you for joining, and nice to see you again, even though it's been a long time, but it's good you still remember me. Wonderful. And Eli.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Eli.
I am Eli Miron from Israel. I set up and manage the Knowledge Management and Information Unit in the Israeli Nuclear Research Center more than 20 years ago. 12 years ago, I retired. Since then, I teach knowledge management in the Department of Industrial Engineering and Management in Ben-Gurion University, and I'll be glad to cooperate on any research activities on KM.
Thank you, Eli. Nice to see you again. Dennis?
Hello.
Hey.
I'm Dennis Pierce. I am in the US in South Carolina. And I've been, I started as a chemical engineer, but I've been in knowledge management since the late 90s. For a while, I did a little bit of AI work, mostly with expert systems way back before the, deep learning neural network type of AI. But the last 15 years has probably been mostly on enterprise social networks, collaboration tools, things like that. Both at IBM and at Lexmark, which spun off from IBM, the printer company. I retired from Lexmark in 2017, and the last 4 years I've been working for an early education nonprofit called Start Early in Chicago. I'm supporting their Microsoft Teams and SharePoint and their intranet. I'm very interested, similar to what Annie said about measurement. I did my PhD dissertation on measuring working out loud, and that's what motivated me, was exactly that. There was a lot of talk about how great working out loud is as a technique, but I didn't see any real measurement of it, so I get interested in that. The other side of it I'm interested in this group too is having sort of been on both sides of the academic and the practical side of knowledge management. It seems like a lot of times there's not enough cross-talk between those, that there are lots of interesting academic research theories that never make it into practice, and there are lots of practical ideas that never get tested. And so I've been very interested in trying to find academic research maybe that's already there and pulling that over onto the practice side. I have a few blog posts that I've written where I've tried to look at academic theories that could be applied to enterprise social network adoption and things like that. So I am very interested in this cross-talk between the practitioners and the academics.
Yes, thank you so much, Dennis. Yes, and one of our motto at the IKI at George Washington University was also to bridge the gap between KM theory and practice. So I think that's what a lot of us are also eager to do. Ms. Cheng?
Yes, hello.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, my internet is kind of on and off. Hello, everyone. I'm Chen Gong, and I'm a PhD student in knowledge management and innovation management at Bangkok University under the supervision of Dr. Vincent. And I think I'm quite new to this field with only a study of around 3.5 years. So right now I'm based in China, a city named Kunming, so KM in short, coincidentally with the name of our KM knowledge management community. I just recently returned back to China, and what I noticed is that KM is still in the, let's say, initial development stage in China. Well, with a growing attention and recognition of the importance of KM. So definitely I'd love to apply what I learned in practice and bring KM back to China, at least starting from my hometown province. So as a junior KMer, I'm looking forward to learning from all of you, whether it's research-based and practice-oriented collaboration, and hopefully I can contribute to this community as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Cheng. I think I got everyone. I mean, I'm going to pass back to Moria.
Vincent,
but,
yes, I would also like to introduce myself.
Sure. I will. I just wanted
did
to
we
make
miss
sure.
anyone?
Yes, that's what I was wondering. No? Okay, great. So Moria, please.
Okay. My name is Moria. I have, listen, Vincent, 24 years and 9 months of experience. Do I have a month at least more than you?
So you're my master. Yes.
I am the old lady back there. Okay, I have something like 15 years of research, and mainly I'm on the practice on the field. But however, I was very happy with what Dennis said, because I really believe in the bridging. But okay, so I'm from Israel, field research. I think that today we want to count together the years, the accumulated years of our experience, and that maybe, Vincent, you will find a poll or a way to do it. And next time, I'm already telling you, we will count the cumulative number of citations we have together. And every time we will find a way to count something else together, understand what great power we have. So I would like to, A, bridge academy and field, B, bridge machines and people, everything on KM, C, bridge different sub-disciplines of KM, and D, bridge people from different cultures and perspectives and different ages and seniority, because as we believe, the diversity brings much better results. So that's my very modest long list.
Thank you, Moria. And yes, I mean, we have quite a very diverse group here coming from, well, of course, different geographic location, but also with different background, which I think will bring a lot of value and creativity to this group. So I'm delighted that we got so much diversity among this group. Great. So let me share a bit with you what's next. And oops, let me share my screen. Here we go. So the second step was to try to discuss a little bit how this KM research community could bring value to you and also could, I guess, help the global KM community. So we had came up with some initial ideas. So it could be a way to discuss KM-related research idea, to develop research collaboration, like Maritza mentioned, in sharing research opportunities, in sharing KM resources, also in trying to better understand a bit the challenge of KM practitioners and potentially their future challenge. So these were some initial thoughts we had. But we are really open. We can ignore all of them if none of them are relevant. And if we have some more attractive one, we are really open to, to focus on whatever will bring value to you. So today, we are 23 joining. We had a lot of members who say they might not be able to join today, but are hoping to join next time. So hopefully we will have a community of, to start with, of 20 to 40 or 50 people. So just to give you an idea. So what I suggest we do is we create some breakout room now. And in these breakout rooms, what I would like to do is, so for member of the, so you're going to be assigned to a room. Your room, let's say you're assigned to room number 1. So you will be team number 1. And I'm going to share with you in a second a link to some Google Slides. And the Google Slides that you will have access to will look like this. So among your team, so we are 23 of us. Maybe we can create, how many teams?
3 or 4.
4, yeah, 4 teams. Yes,
okay.
4 teams will be
Tell
good.
Me when to open them.
Yes, 4 teams, and with randomly assigning them. So let's say you're assigned to room number 1. So when you access to the document I'm going to share with you, you can directly go to slide team 1, or if you're team 4, you go to slide team 4. And so introduce yourself with whoever you have been randomly assigned to, and start to have a discussion a little bit on what do you think or what you would like to get out of this KM community. So you have some post-its you can write on this share space, and feel free to write whatever you want, whatever you feel. And then later on, after these 15 minutes, we will go back and we will rapidly go through over the 4 teams, so you can share a bit, and we can see if there are already some pattern emerging of what people are looking after. Okay, so let me share with all of you the link to this shared document. Just 1 second. Oops, I'm going to share it here in the chat window. Just 1 second. Here we go. Okay, and soon, so you will be automatically assigned to a breakout room. Yeah, just make sure you pay attention to which one you're assigned to, and then maybe have one of your team member maybe share his or her screen and start to collaboratively share some ideas, and we'll get back to you in 15 minutes from now. Does it work for everyone? Yes?
Here we
okay,
go.
So see you soon. Yep.
Hello, boss.
Hello, Cenk. Where you did you get the invitation to join one of the breakup room? Not join. Did you see the invitation? No.
No, I got kicked out several
Oh,
times.
you got kicked out. Okay, let me see if I can.
And I saw the fire files note taker again.
Move to. Okay, let me. How can I move you to? Move to join. Okay, I would move you to room 2. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Now
Did you see? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank
great.
you.
See you.
See you soon.
See you soon.
Vincent?
Yes.
Vincent?
Yes.
No one has sharing options, so please turn the option of sharing to editing to everyone with the link.
Already? Okay. Oh. Okay.
Ooh.
How do I do that? Let me
Go to the share button.
Yes. It says
and then
anyone.
you see that everyone with the link is a viewer,
Yes.
and change it to a editor or
Oh, okay. Yes, my mistake. Okay. Sorry about this. Thank you so much. It should work now.
Okay. Thanks. I'll go back to one of the rooms.
Yeah, I'm staying here on just in case people get kicked out, so I can reassign them.
Vincent, didn't you want me to close it something like 3-4 minutes ago?
Yeah, there is still one team who has just started to write down. I just want to give them 1 or 2 more minutes to finish. They started late, team number 3. Maybe give me 1 more minute and then I can close them. Yes, yes. I think I can close them. I have the access to the button. Yes.
You can close? Okay.
Yes.
If you need my help, please update me.
Yes, I'm going to do it in a. I was just. Okay. Okay, let me close them now.
We are back.
Well, team number 3 is back on the main
Yes.
room. We came up with very interesting 3 topics.
Yes, we should all be back, but for some reason, not everyone is back, but it should be happening soon. What's happening more? Yeah, I think. Or maybe there is 1 minute.
Maybe they don't know how to return back.
Oh, 7 seconds. Okay, okay. So it takes 1 minute to close all of them. Okay, here we go. Okay, welcome back. You all have your camera on, so leave them on. Let's take opportunity. This opportunity to take a group pictures because it's rare to have you all in face to face. Let's see. We have Ellie. You want to turn on your camera, Ellie? And Fournier, you want also to turn on your camera if you can. Ellie, are you still with us? Okay, great.
Yeah, okay, trying.
Okay, just waiting for you, Fournier. Is it working? Fournier? Okay, let me count up to 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's take another one, just 1 second. Okay, 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, it's in the box. Great, thank you so much. Great.
You remember we have to know how cumulative years, how many cumulative research years we have.
We're gonna do it. While you were working hard, I figured out how to do it. Let me share my screen and hopefully you had some fruitful discussion. Let's see a bit what you came up with, and maybe we can start with team 1. Team 1, is anyone from team 1? So who do we have in team 1? Oh, I have the bar just in front of this. Dennis, Stefan, Eli, Monica, or Aida? Any one of you would like to debrief us rapidly in 1 minute what your discussion was all about and some of your main interests?
So maybe I might start and then I can ask my teammate to add it. I think we started by talking about what could be the crossroad between research and practice, and notably through case studies and how we could collect case studies. And we discussed the difficulties of collecting case studies, but how to develop also a certain methodology to collect those case studies, and the difficulties, of course, to get case studies on failure, even if we sometimes learn much more from failures than from success. And people will report maybe failures only once they have overcome it. But I think one of the, some of the discussion was that there is a need to develop some kind of clear methodologies on collecting those case studies, and whether it should be someone who is the specialist of case studies meeting with people who would have those information and data and things, or whether we approach the people who have this experience and then ask them to write the case studies. But we were doubtful that people will do that because it does take time. I think I will let my teammate to complement.
Thank you, Stefan.
I think that you covered it very nicely.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, indeed, case studies are very interesting and very precious type of piece of research. Of course, you have a big journal like the Harvard Business Review or whatever who develop such kind, or INSAD in Europe, who develop such kind of case studies. And in fact, they have a clear manual on how to write them. So I remember I collected such kind of manual. So I think, yes, case studies are very interesting topic, and I believe this should be something we move forward and discuss further on how to implement that. Thank you so much, team number one. Team number two, Stephanie, Daphne. Oops, sorry, I have again the screen. I cannot read all the names, sorry. Anyone from team two? Would like to summarize what you have discussed?
I'll jump in quickly and I'll let others to jump in as well. We basically talked about the different types of research activities that we all wanted to get involved in, and evidently everyone has slightly different interests. Some are looking at information economics, some are looking at basically radical KM. Stephanie, I think you can explain a bit more research that you're interested in. Some are interested in the legal sector, but I think the key part of it was that everyone's just keen to see how we can bridge the academia as well as practice, right? I think that's the thing where everyone's looking for. And also one of the key things that we've spoke about is also the importance of identifying the relevant financial resources to fund research efforts from different sectors, from whether it's in universities or industries. Team two, Stephanie, Daphne, Mayu, Slavik, and Chingo, you can please add. Yeah.
Okay, so that sounds very very exciting, and yes, for sure, everyone has different interests, but it's good to start collecting them and see a bit who else has similar interests, and see how we can cluster these people to collaborate and work together. Yes, wonderful. Thank you, team two. Team number three, Marisa, Adira, and Rachel and Maya.
Marisa, do you want to talk?
No, feel free.
No, please.
Okay, I'm willing to represent the group.
Thank you.
What we came up with, point number one, is research activities concerning AI within KM. As we said in the group, AI is not going to replace KM managers, but KM managers who are using AI will replace those who does not. So I think we have to look at the AI tools and the techniques that may be helpful and promote the KM managers' work. This is point number one. Point number two is usually the general manager says, show me the money. So we would like to cooperate on research and techniques of measuring return on investment. And the third topic was how to bridge knowledge sharing and knowledge protection in the hub of KM.
Okay, well, it sounds, yes, very, very interesting topics, and yes, and challenges that, well, new challenge like the use of AI. Well, I mean, AI has been used before, but not to this extent. So yes, that's a new challenge, and the two other ones have been long ongoing challenges that we always don't have a clear answer to. So I think it will be very interesting to further study. Great, thank you so much, team number three. Team number four, wow.
Maybe I say something. I took the notes, and the other group members will add their
Yes,
thoughts
Johan.
afterwards. We just brainstormed, so it's not so clearly structured as the other groups, but I think what I discovered when I see to the other groups is the ROI, or value add, we told it. So the real benefit, let's say, by knowledge management. And this is also an interesting topic we discovered. I also just added, maybe you have to press F5 to see it. We did a user survey, and this would be quite interesting to make a thorough research and evaluation of the results of this user survey, also in terms of to get some insights about the perceived ROI for the employees. We have some interest in theories around KM, so I think it's always about bridging theory and practice, bridging different cultures and contexts, bridging generations. How do younger people prefer to exchange knowledge versus how do the elder generation or higher hierarchies exchange knowledge? Are there any tools? What are the preferences? And at the end, we had a very interesting discussion about an ongoing reorganization in a big company. And there's just a lot of emotions coming in, and how does knowledge management or knowledge sharing, knowledge retention work in such an, let's say, emotional atmosphere where people are not sure about their future in the organization, and some other questions. So this is just a brief summary, and I think these other team members, Jasper, Jacqueline, Moria, Annie, please add your thoughts if necessary.
I think it was a good summary of what you discussed.
Okay.
Yeah, I think some of the post-its are also self-explanatory, but yeah.
So maybe this retention aspect also covers within the strategic aspect. I think it's also kind of strategy, how to deal with knowledge, how to deal with knowledge management, which methods and so on we use in a, let's say, when we do some strategic long-term thinking. We covered many aspects, and as I said, the order of the cards is not associated to any priority.
That's fine. Thank you so much. And yes, I mean, it's a brainstorming session, so it's great. And I like this concept of bridging, because yes, there is a lot of bridge that are still not currently happening or are not happening smoothly. And I think, yes, as you said, I mean, this could be a very, very interesting and very diverse source of research topic. Thank you so much, team number 4. And we didn't have team number 5, so that's perfectly fine. Great. So we still have 9 minutes left. Let me go over the last little thing I wanted to share with you. Where is that? Let me just find my screen. Yes, it must be this one. Okay. Let me just switch. No, that's not this one. Just 1 second. I lost my. Sorry for the. Okay, I understand now. Okay, got it. So the last thing I wanted to see if we could all do before the end of today's session was related to sharing some of the, I mean, what in fact could work best for us to collaborate with each other. So I created a short form. I'm going to go through it with you, and then later on you can go on your own. You can put your name, it's optional. Your email also, it's a good way to follow up if we can capture your email as of now, but if you don't want to share it, that's perfectly fine too. Where you're coming from, number of years of KM experience. Moria was very eager to know about this, so if you don't mind sharing how many years of KM experience you have, this is just to add them up. How often would you like to meet? Every week, every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, every month? Or you can mention how often you would like to meet. What days of the week you will rather meet? And we have also, you can select more than one, of course. How long would you like to meet? For 1 hour, 1.5 hours, like today, 2 hours or whatever? Is the current timing working for you? Again, we have to think about the different time zone, but if this one is working fine, we better stick to this one. If not, I mean, you can mention what will work best for you. Would you be interested in leading? We're gonna have to probably break down in subgroups with different interests. So will you be potentially interested to lead a subgroup based on the research of your interest? And also, what are some of the discussion or communication tools you're currently using frequently? So are you using, for instance, WhatsApp? So we could create a WhatsApp group, or are you using Telegram or LinkedIn or Facebook or all of them or whatever? This could help us also define what will be the easiest way to stay connected in between sessions. And then finally, any ideas or question you might have that will be worth sharing. So let me paste the link to this Google form.
One more
yes?
request, Vincent. I forgot to
Please.
ask you.
Sure.
Maybe if we will have something like, I'm just dreaming, something like, let's say an hour and a half, doesn't matter. And half of the time, every time, someone will share his or her recent research, so it can sparkle some other ideas.
Yes.
So if that could be, or even sometimes, not every time. So if people are willing to share one of their recent, or not recent, one of their KM researches and speak about it, please, or add it here, or write privately to Vincent and myself, so we can know and enable us also to learn while getting new ideas. Is that okay with you, Vincent?
Of course. Yeah, you can put there is at the bottom any suggestion, comments, ideas. So if some of you are open to do that, and that's wonderful. Monica already mentioned that. Yeah, please, Monica, write it down into the comments, so it's easier for us to track it. And yes, we'll be delighted to do that. So we have not defined yet what will be the format of these regular meetings. Today was just a get together and get chance to know each other. But I think we want also to understand on what format will work best for you. I mean, the goal is not for me to talk for hours, but to have subgroups and discussion. So I'm not supposed to lead the overall events, but just to Maria and us and I to facilitate and to get this community moving forward.
Vincent, I have a question.
Yes, please.
Sorry for interrupting.
No, not at all.
I hope this community is not limited to the persons who are attending right now.
No, it's not.
I think it would also be good, at least from my side, or for all of us, to promote or encourage other knowledge managers to participate. So, for example, I'm a member of the Swiss Knowledge Management Forum, and at least I would inform the board members about this group. I'm really wondering why I'm the only one participating today, but I will at least promote it, and I hope that maybe others from the Swiss Knowledge Management Forum will join in the future.
Sure, this will be great, and yes, we welcome really anyone willing to join and to collaborate. So it's really open to everyone. We still have 4 minutes left. So if some of you want to share something or have some ideas they would like to openly share with the group, please do so. So the mic is yours.
You will send the form by mail to us to fulfill what we.
I share it through the. Did I? I didn't. Did I share it through the chat? I thought I did, but maybe I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I will also
I already started filling it.
Oh,
We
okay.
have,
Okay.
Vincent, we have a distribution list of everyone, you and myself. So we can also send it also by mail, in addition to now.
Yes.
Also for those that didn't attend today.
Yes,
because
please,
that's why
yes.
we built it as the full community.
Yes, great. Yes, it will be wonderful. Yes, I know that Maria, you collected some information already. I don't know if you have all their emails, but
yes,
yes.
That's why we ask people to send their emails. We have all lists, and we can send everyone I will be responsible. I will be your secretary. You are a leader. I'll be your secretary, and I'll send it out to everyone.
Thank you so much, Moria. Okay, wonderful. So we will also, of course, look more closely into all the sharing you have done through the PowerPoint slides today, and see if we can already start to organize. And next time, maybe we can get people to vote on which topics they might be interested to be part of, or subcommittees. And yes, and we will have people sharing their research. And if we have also this online community, we can regularly share. I mean, resources or interesting things we see or we have access to. And I think we have been in the past with we had a lot of KMGN trainings, and through these discussion groups, there was a lot of very valuable resources that were shared. And so I think this could be very useful for everyone. Great. So I will not keep you any longer. Thank you all again for being here today. I'm very happy to see you. Please also connect on LinkedIn or any other social media platform. And but we will for sure get back to you by email very soon, and we will set also the date for the next meeting, and we will start slowly to see how we could get best organized.
Maybe those who published researches or articles can share the articles with us.
Yes, we'd love to do that. Yes, a lot of us have published, so we could have a repository where we share all our personal publications with a group, and yeah, so I'm sure there will be a lot of them already, because there's a lot of people who are publishing in these groups. Yes, that's a great idea too. Yes.
Can I ask on
Stephanie,
that
yes?
point, the publications, do you just mean journal articles, or do you mean textbooks or books, or anything that's published?
Anything, I mean, articles or anything. Yes, I mean, anything you feel like sharing, and you have the right to share, more or less, but that will be also some copyright issues here, but we have a couple of lawyers in the room, so maybe they will help us to take us out of jail if we run into trouble. But I think, yes, I think, yeah, I mean, our own publication, I think if it's in the format which is not the published format, I think we have the right to share it.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you all so very much. Have a nice day or a nice evening.
Bye. Merci, Vincent.
Merci, and see you very soon.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you all. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.